What's up, guys, and welcome back to House Flipper 2. If you'd like to see more from this game, make sure to leave a like on the video. It would be greatly appreciated. It's been over 6 months since I uploaded the last episode on T. Martin's Mansion, which is far too long ago. But we're back today because the Garden Flipper update is finally here, and to be fair, it's been here for a while now. I'm just fashionably late, as per usual, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to replace some of this dirt here at the front and round the back of our property with some grass. But you'll notice we're not actually able to use our new Garden Flipper tool just yet, and I believe that's because we have to complete a job for it first. The only problem is there's 2 new jobs and I don't know which one's which, so let's check out Pinnacove Suburbs first. A truly magical Christmas. Okay, that's definitely not it. And then this one is setting my new garden straight. It's gotta be it. I got a little too excited there and tapped my mic on accident, so sorry about that. But it reads, hello. Not to brag, but I've just bought a house. It took years doing overtime in a clinic, but I can finally start my own practice. This is where you come in. I need my garden and office sorted before I admit first patients. It's nothing too complicated, mostly removing old furniture and mowing the lawn. That's big. That is big, ladies and gents. Actually, the outside could use some more work, since I'd love to have a place to stretch and relax in. And there's also a hidden garden. See, I bought this house from my dear colleague and mentor, Dr. Colin, who always spent more time in the hospital than at home. It seems he lost the key to his father's flower garden, and I haven't yet figured out a way to get in. If you find the key by chance, I imagine that that area might also need tidying. Wishing you all the best, Robin Roots. That's a heck of a name. Sure thing, Robin. I accept. Dude, I was expecting a cutscene. I'm a little bit too used to playing the first game again. So here we are. Getting the garden flipping started off early. Got a bunch of weeds that we need to get rid of. Is that a lawnmower? Can we actually use it? We can. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of some of the overgrowth probably first. Can we go out this way? No. Let's get our sea legs, right? Get the lay of the land first. Some graffiti over here. Oh, we can go back here though. Interesting. I like the little covered area for the trash cans. Seems like she might be missing some brick around there too. We're probably gonna have to replace that for her. And then we do have to do a couple of things inside. Hopefully the focus is really outside though, right? Do we have to do anything with this? I'm gonna take that as a no. All right, well, back to the cell tool, I guess. Let's just start getting rid of everything. Anything that has that yellow highlighted outline, it's getting sold. So we've got some like dead plants back there. That looks good. Oh, we do have to get rid of this. This is the hidden garden. The key must be nearby. We'll find it. You bet your sweet bippy we'll find it. So yeah, first things first, weeds. And then we can start mowing the lawn. You know, we should probably have a look at that little diagram that they're always giving us. So we've already gotten rid of all the overgrown bits in front of the door. And that is a robin. So, are we looking for a bird's nest, maybe? Let's go around all these trees and just see if there's maybe a little nest nestled in some of these branches. I like the leaves falling on that one, but I'm not seeing any bird's nests. There's no trees over there. Guess I didn't really take a good look at these two either. No, nothing in that one. It doesn't have to be in a tree, I suppose, either. It could be anywhere. But anyways, we'll worry about that when we really need to. So there's also a trash bag here. Hang on. Could it be in the trash? That'd be too easy. Surely that'd be too easy, right? Maybe it'll just sort of pop up after we get all this other dead vine and stuff removed. Dude, it feels so weird to be back playing House Flipper 2 again. You know, we there for a little bit, we're playing the original game again. It's gonna take me a little while to knock the rust off, I think. So there we go, that's all of that taken care of. We still need to mow. There's some stains. We got to vacuum as well and then buy some things. But we're good selling in this area. Do we have anything else in this one? No. We're good here. How about this side of the property? Okay, we have to sell a window, this guy, and sell this also. But not the pedestal, if that's what you would call that. Guess not. And we're gonna have to clean this up. Oh, I see. God, I'm just spam clicking like crazy. So that needs to go back up there, I believe. And then we just have to put one of these bad boys up on top of it. Oh, a different style window. I see. So let's go ahead and put that... Let's put that to the right of it, maybe. And then we can replace that windowsill bit with another one. That way we can extend it out and make sure it's actually going to look good. Okay, what's next? Oh, we're doing a door here as well. Okay, I thought it was going to be kind of weird not having another one of these on the bottom side of that, but if there's going to be a door there, that works for me. Okay. Moving right along here, we've got some flowers. I think we're going to skip over that for the time being. Nothing else back in this corner. Dude, I just want to find that dang key. Maybe it's... could be inside the property as well. I guess I didn't really even consider that. Anywho, I'm just excited to mow the lawn. So let's try this sucker out. So we hold to use. Nice and easy. Oh, thank goodness, dude. We can phase through stuff. That's nice. That really is nice. So, you know what this means, right? If we can do this here, then on our own property, we should be able to do it as well. That's got me real excited. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm pushing 30 now. Lawn care, kind of a big deal for me all of a sudden. I'm getting real into the lawn care lately. It's just what happens when you get old, I guess. I shouldn't say old. What I meant to say is that's just what happens when you get older. I'm still pretty young in the grand scheme of things, right? We just have this last little plot that needs to be mowed, I believe. I mean, there could be more. Actually, there probably is more in that secret garden area. But there we go, dude. That's just so satisfying. It really, really is. Frozen District, I mean, they nailed it. Oh yeah, sure enough, back in there, a little bit more grass. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the mower here. It doesn't look like we have to mow this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I have to. I'll be honest, I don't think that using a vacuum cleaner to pick up leaves is common practice. Is that our key? Let's go. Okay, well, we gotta hit E to collect it. There it is. There it is. All right, we've got access to the hidden garden now. We'll check that out here momentarily. But a leaf blower is much more common practice, I feel like, for something like that. What else do we have to do up here? Some more plants, some wall lights. Okay, we can tackle that, no prob. And then just more plants on that side as well. We should probably just have our cell tool out because there's going to be a lot back in here that we're going to have to get rid of. I mean, it's overgrown, but it's looking like once we start, you know, deleting some of the other things, it's still in pretty good shape, I would say. Love all the butterflies around here too. That's looking real good. The mariposas.
Later.
I'm hearing some bees, but I'm not seeing any bees. Oh, there we go. They're just flying around that one bush, oddly enough. I think these are the last two things that we need to delete out here, though. Or get rid of, remove, you know what I'm saying. Just 6 of these lights, too. And then that's it. Yeah, those are a little rusty, a little crusty. I totally forgot about flipper vision. Here we are. One there. One there. Done deal. Okay, we got a mow back here. We've got some stains, and we need to vacuum up some more of those leaves, I guess. So let's bring that mower back on in here. I wonder if there's other mowers, too. This one looks very futuristic, though. Very cool. So she just wants us to mow a couple smaller plots back here. But not the whole thing. Oh, these are adorable, too. The little frog with a coffee cup in a rocking chair. I like that. I don't know that I would, you know, have it as a lawn ornament on my personal property or anything like that, but they're cute, you know. They have their place, I'm sure. Last little bit right there. Okay. That should be all she wrote for the lawnmower, I believe, right? Looks good. We've got 15 stains. Oh, I've got you. On this bench. Get that cleaned up real quick. Probably this one too. Sure as heck. Beautiful. Gotta wipe these suckers down at all? They're good to go. What else? Table. And I think maybe these two chairs as well. Let's get this one uprighted at least. All right. 3 more stains. Flipper vision. See if we can find them. Oh, around the fountain. All right, easy enough. Well, that's only 1 stain, right? No, it's all 3. It was one of them compound stains, right? And then we've got some like flower petals here from the roses. I'm not a flower expert, obviously. Those kind of look like roses to me. Maybe there's something else. But we'll get all these flower petals vacuumed up, all the leaves vacuumed up, and we'll see what else we have to do out here. I really do like this, though. It's very peaceful. Very calming. We just need to buy a couple of things and place them down in the secret garden. But if I remember right, we still had some stains over here. Yeah, on this outdoor furniture that needs to be cleaned up. See, and I forgot about the spray and everything. It's been too long. It has been way too long, ladies and gents. Again, I do apologize. I got so caught up with all the other games that we were playing, and you know, to be fair, they hadn't really had too many updates on this game. So, still more stains. Where?
2 very boring minutes later.
Am I crazy? I mean, I know I'm a little crazy. Oh, yep. That explains it. All right. Now we're good on the stains. What else? Okay, so just buying objects. We'll go back to the secret garden. And we can start putting some of these things down. So before, I think they just had a couple of these lights like in the corners. So I'm gonna pretty much just make it look like it did before, I guess. The old ones were kind of rusty. It's probably best that they do get replaced. We can finish the job already. Kind of feels like we just started, but okay. A little picnic area. Okay. Is that just a napkin? It's just a napkin. I was thinking that was like a picnic blanket. Apparently not. I am gonna put this over here then. And then maybe we can put the little picnic basket on top of that. Seems kind of weird to do it that way. How about we'll put the picnic basket on the chair, we'll put the napkin on the table, and then we can do like the teapots. And the, oh, wait. The saucer first. Saucer on this side, saucer on that side. We'll do teacups on top of the saucers. I think that's proper procedure there. We've got 2 long pillows and 2 short pillows. Do they go on the chairs? I mean, we could do that, right? Does kind of look a little weird. Maybe it'd look better if we had the picnic basket back there. And then we could do another pillow on that chair. The pillows don't really line up very well. Let me remove the grid. There we go. That's that AC/DC kicking in, you know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure that the pillow is perfectly aligned on the dang chair. And then the longer pillows, I think I'm just gonna put maybe on this bench or the swinging one. Probably this one. I think they'll look better over here. So just one there and one there. Easy. Easy peasy. And then some lavender looking stuff. Well, they've got one here. They've got 2 over there, 2 over here. So maybe we do 2. I'm going to use the grid for this. Maybe we do 2 here. And 2, was it? Yeah. It's 4 of them. Something like that, maybe? Okay. And another rose bush. We'll just try to, like, fill in the gaps. Because I think this area should be, like, full, no? Do one there and maybe just one here again. And last one. I think I like this spot. We'll just go with that. It's good enough. There's probably better places for those things, but I tried. I'm not really a good landscaper, tell you the truth. But I do like mowing the lawn and trimming and doing all that stuff. Got some more pillows. I think we're probably gonna put those out here, I would assume. So we'll do those 2 there. We'll do 1 on that. 1 on this one. So that's 4. Yeah, I don't want to put any on the swinging bench. I think this will look nicer. There we go. Pillows done. Now we've got a tray. I'm going to put that pretty close to the center of that table there. And then we'll do tallest candle in the middle. Medium candle kind of back there. And then the shortest one, maybe like this. Something light, you know. You know the deal. Moving back around to the front. See what else we have to do up here. 2 wall lamps. And then a couple more plants. I don't know what height to put these suckers at. I guess let's try this. And this. Doesn't look terrible. Does she have it? I mean, we're going to have to wire that, right? Because that's just interior lights. So let's connect that switch to these, maybe. Unless she had another idea, I'm not really too sure. I mean, it doesn't look like there are any outdoor switches for these. You just kind of turn them on manually. We've got 3 more bushes. So since we have so much open space here, I'm gonna do 1 kind of in the middle right there, and then we could do 1 here and another just here. Try to spread it out so it's, you know, we're not planting things right on top of each other. And then this I'm gonna do right there because there's a little dirt spot for it already. We can put this other one. God, every time it saves, dude, and the screen freezes, I'm always worried it's gonna crash on me or something. We can do these 2 right there and right there, and then I guess we'll just chuck that thing in the back too. Maybe move that to the other corner. That looks nice. Again, not a landscape designer dude brah. But I'm trying my best. I think there actually was something else we had to do over here, no? Oh, guess not. Okay. On through the front door then, what do we have going on in here? We're going to be selling a couple of things. This archway and that little deal. It kind of looks a little strange, but if that works for her, that works for me. Back into the kitchen. I like this part about it because we don't really have to do any real work in here, you know what I'm saying? We can kind of just walk around and check out this lady's house. Her decor is definitely, I mean, unless this is from the previous owner, right? Her former colleague, or maybe they still work together, who knows? But it's very garden-esque, right? And I suppose that makes sense because this is the garden flipper job. It's how you get access to the dang tool. Ooh, this is nice, dude. This balcony, that goes hard. That goes really hard, and a stellar view from up here as well. Ooh, very nice. Much more like modern feeling bathroom in there. I dig that. Big fan, big fan. Some nice closet organizers right there, and an attic I was not expecting. Yeah, very floral. That's the word that I was looking for. It's giving floral. Back in here, like a walk-through closet. First time I think I've ever seen one of those. And again, a bit more modern. Hot tub, or jacuzzi, I guess. Isn't that the brand name? Before we head up to see the attic, I just need to mention this. It's not exactly an HD wallpaper. You can almost count the pixels on that sucker. That's the only thing that I don't like about this property. Just that. Ooh. This is much more spacious than I was expecting. Got some crutches, a wheelchair, some other just random stuff, a piano, of course. No idea how they got that sucker up here. It's like the piano I have in my basement. It's never coming out. Oh, and that doesn't even open. I'm not lugging it up the steps. And these people probably aren't gonna wanna lug it down 2 flights of stairs. What am I missing though? Oh, here we go. We need to buy another door. Oh, we're gonna put a door right here, which goes... where exactly? Is there even... oh, hang on. This is for her business. We were just going through, like, the residential side of her property. There's gonna be a whole zoning conflict with this place, I can already tell you that. But pretty much everything in here needs to get sold off. So this is her at-home office. It's the way I understand it anyways. Getting rid of that, getting rid of that. The benches, this is gonna become like the waiting room. Ooh, already got a nice turlet set up in there. That looks good. Again, very outdoorsy, very floral feeling. What about light switches? Keeping those, I guess. Get rid of those curtains, let a little bit more natural light into the space. I'm sure her patients are gonna appreciate that. It's not gonna feel as dark and dingy in here anymore. What are the skiing boots? I was gonna say snowboarding boots. I guess they could be that too. But what are those doing in here? Just seems kind of random, no? We've got some boxes we need to unpack as well. I'm trying to figure out what type of work this lady does. Like, is she a physical therapist? Is she a massage therapist maybe? I guess once we start putting some more stuff in here, we'll probably figure that out real quick like. So we need a window shade. That's gonna go right up at the top there, and we can drag that down just so it actually covers the entire thing. She's already got a curtain here. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Like a changing room or something maybe? I always feel like I put the hanging sinks too high. Maybe we need to put that just a little bit lower. That's better. Or hang on. We can use this one for reference. It was good from the start. I think starting position was actually fine. Yeah, see, now this looks way too low. We'll go in between. That's better. Probably doesn't really matter anyways. We can do that. We'll put that up just a little bit higher. And a coat rack. I'm gonna put that front and center. First thing you see when you walk into this room, whatever this room's supposed to be. And then last but not least, we have some tile that needs to be installed. So I'm gonna put 2 boxes out there, and hopefully that will last us a while. Oh, dude, we only needed to do this. Okay, but this looks different. This seems like it's working a bit differently than it used to. So we can do that. What are the arrows for, though? If we change the size, maybe it's just supposed to help you visualize it. I don't really know. That doesn't look too bad. And I am not going to be able to see underneath that sucker. So we're going to have to move that to the side real quick, like. That way we can fill the rest of that in. Beautiful. Oh, and I still didn't even look at the dang garden flipper tool, dude. The heck am I doing? Oh, it's just the lawnmower. Never mind. I was thinking there was going to be like some terrain editor tool. Maybe you could dig holes or something. That is obviously not the case. So, next, before we start, continuing work in this room, I think I'm going to go through and just clean up all the schmutz on the walls and on the floor and everywhere. You know the deal. I'm kind of digging this, like, just white. It's not even trim, right? It's just painted differently around the ceiling. I kind of dig that, especially back in here. We've got like a lighter blue base wall. That's almost like purple. I'm not really sure what that's all about, but I don't know. It's giving the room more like definition somehow. I might have to steal that and use that on a future property or something. Doesn't have it in there, but something kind of cool. Oh, dude, I totally forgot this. Got 3 more of those. All right, that's all the schmutz now taken care of. What else we got? Oh, more window shades. Okay. Gonna be replacing all those old ones, I guess. Make sure that that drops all the way down. But I'm hoping that we can at least lift the curtain. We can't? Okay, well now it just feels depressing in here. We've blocked off all the natural light that we were letting in before. I have to redo it. I have to redo it. We're just gonna leave them like hanging sort of midway, and we can pretend that they're just not fully drawn down. I mean, you have to be able to see outside at least a little bit, right? Otherwise, like I said, it's just kind of sad. Kind of just not the vibe. And then this is going where exactly? Back in here, and then that almost whole wall. I'm always buying way too much wallpaper, way too much tile than we really need. I guess it's better to have, you know, more than not enough, right? Is that it? I swear it was... Oh, it was tile and wallpaper. But I've just wallpapered everything instead. That's fine. So this was probably supposed to be tile, or vice versa. That whole thing was supposed to be tile, and this should have been wallpaper. Okay, so she's got to be a physical therapist, right? But then there's also a massage table, so I don't know. Is a massage therapist and a physical therapist the same thing? Or do they kind of do the same things? I'm going to put this over here, I think. Kind of out of the way. Or no, that's silly. Because she's going to need to walk around the table. So it really needs to be probably somewhere like there, I would think. And then we've got a bookcase. We could put this. Shoot, there's not really a good spot for it. I don't want it to block the windows. I guess we could put this, like, over here. Maybe she's got to put some of her accounting stuff on it. And then we've got cabinets, like kitchen cabinets. Interesting. The gym ladder, too. I don't know where the heck we're going to put that sucker. I guess over here. This will be the cluttered wall, where we put all the clutter. This could probably go here. That's a really small stool, though. Oh, wait. I thought that we needed 2 chairs. So the stool is probably for her around the massage table? Maybe? Why is there a chair over here? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Mirror here. 3 posters. Are they big posters? They are. We'll do the anatomy of the foot and the leg up there, and then we'll have the spine anatomy. Maybe right up in here. Try to put them roughly the same heights. And then this is muscle groups. We could put that behind her desk. It's definitely not going to be at the same height as those other ones, though. Still looks good. All right, moving right along here. Now we just need to try to find a spot for the cabinetry. Maybe that's meant to go over here in this corner.
Bruh.
Let's put the... Nice. Yeah, we'll just put the 2 balls side by side. Nothing weird about that whatsoever. It doesn't need to be aligned perfectly with the window. It's just something I always try to do. I feel like it looks better. It just kind of makes more sense as well. So now we have a random chair. Oh, I guess it's not that random at all. This could be like her patient chair, right? When she's sitting down, interviewing a patient, trying to figure out where the patient has pain and whatnot, if she is a massage physical therapist. All that we have left in here is to unpack this box. So we've got some additional weights. Gonna put those in this shelf probably. Different colors even. Now we just have to try to get this waiting room under control. So I'm gonna put that in the corner. Got 3 chairs. So let's do 1 here. Why can I not place that? Oh, I'm too close to the table. I thought I was too close to the wall. It's like, what the heck's going on here? And then if we rotate that around, still a little bit too close to that side table, I guess. We can put these 2 chairs side by side. That looks pretty solid. Got a doormat. Obviously, that's going to go... I keep trying to hold shift for some reason when I'm rotating. Not sure what game does that, but it's definitely not this one. If you do it here, it makes it so you can't turn it whatsoever. Got a plant pot. That's going to go right there. That is not centered whatsoever. There it is. And I think these are supposed to be some daisies or something close to it anyways. Dang it, dude. Every time. This gets me literally every time. So when you open up your handy dandy tablet, it always gives you the buy option first. But then if you scroll up, you'll notice that we have to do surface finishes after I've already put stuff up on the walls. Every single time. It really never fails. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, in this instance, right? Because where we have to put the wallpaper, there's nothing on the wall there. Oh, but over here, these chairs and that table kind of got in the way. I just wish that when you opened it, the first thing on the list would be at the top. We need 2 more of these. I'm gonna do these ones like we did the others, sort of like half drawn. I think that looks pretty good. And I strategically placed the clock behind where the patients would be sitting. That way they can't just stare at the clock the whole time and realize that they're like 5 minutes behind their scheduled appointment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then we still have to... God, how do I get out of the chair? That was weird. We still have to unpack this box. But I can't really place it on the table, so let's go ahead and grab that little potted plant here, and we'll just kind of move it back a little bit. There we go. That looks quite a bit nicer. There's more. Can we stack them? Okay, we'll stack them on top of each other. Is that a Nat Geo? It's like a lore friendly Nat Geo. That's kind of funny. This can go right there. Looks pretty solid. Oh, and that was the last piece. Beautiful. And on that note, ladies and gents, we're good to finish out this job. Maybe we should have put a plant here. It's probably fine. But you know what I just realized? If the garden flipper, the garden flipper tool works this way, where the only thing that we can do with it is get the lawnmower out, that means at our personal property, we still can't fill in the dirt spots. That's what I was really hoping for, like a grass tool, right? It's cool that we can mow the lawn, but I've just got all that dirt. I was really, really hoping that we could replace it with something else. 39 grand? We hardly did anything. Hopefully these photos are good too. I mean, without all the overgrown stuff, obviously it's gonna look better. But I'm curious to see if they're gonna show any photos of the inside as well. Oh, here we go. That's good. That does look good. What about that's the waiting room now? Beautiful. Textbook waiting room. I'm really glad I left those candles lit too. That helps out a ton. Gorgeous property, really. Absolutely stunning. And the little tea setup area. What's this? Continue without saving the photos, or save the photos and continue. I'm not really sure why you would want to do this one, but I want to save the photos. Gonna have to get a thumbnail one way or another. Oh wow, did you see the garden? I did. I sure did. I mean, we kind of did it. She even said, I mean, of course you did. You found the key and cleaned it. It reminds me of one of my favorite childhood books. The Secret Garden? Yes. Glad to meet a fellow bookworm. I am not that, lady. I'll be honest with you. I already loved the house, but now it's just perfect. Thanks to you. You're welcome. All in a day's work. It really is. And now we're back at home, and unfortunately, we still can't do anything about this. I don't think. I mean, we should at least look for some grass, right? This is the only option when you type grass in the catalog. This is the only thing that comes up. I think in the original House Flipper, though, it was called a roll. Okay, and we just have that spiky foam roller, and that is it. I mean, I know sandbox mode, if I remember right, you can change that texture, but I don't think you can do it playing the story or the campaign. Anywho, on that note, on that terrible bombshell, that is unfortunately where we're gonna have to wind things down at for today. So once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.